What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Look, I've got an awesome video for you. This is a continuation on the build of the UForce 1000 XL, but I've got a product here to show you off, not just for my build but for yours as well. If you like LED whip lights, we have the exact set that you need for your CFMOTO UForce 1000 and CFMOTO UForce 600. These whips also, we have whip lights for your 950, your four-wheelers. Everything in the CFMOTO lineup is listed on the website at mainstreetcycle.com. I'm going to show you how to install it with the help of Joel. These are awesome 4-foot whip lights. These are the twisted whips, super heavy duty, man. They can take a beating, man, when you're riding through the trail, you know, limbs and stuff overhanging. These are super tough, very, very bright. They're shining super bright, even with the sun shining through right now and kind of splashing out the intensity of how bright these really are. So at night, they're definitely going to light up the way. People are going to be able to see you if you're trail riding and they're wanting to follow the leader. You could definitely lead the pack here. These mounts, I know a lot of people try to use universal fit mounts and you have to try to rig it up and it never fits just right and they loosen up on you or whatever. But here at Main Street Cycle, we have the brackets that you need, super high quality brackets for the UForce 1000 and 600 frame. These are made by Moose, which, guys, Moose Racing has been around forever, and they build nothing but high quality parts, and that's what this is right here, just for the UForce 1000 and 600. We have this here for the mount with the whip light. This has the quick disconnect. We're going to show you all that, how to install it. Super easy. You can order this, take the guesswork out, go to mainstreetcycle.com and get yours ordered today. So without further ado, we're going to get to the installation part. Remember, also on the website at this moment, you can also go and get whip lights for your anything you got. Also, we're going to be doing some videos soon on installing on an ATV and some recommendations on the different models like the C-Force 800 and 1000, 500, 600, 400, all the above, and help you get it set up and really customize your machine. So let's get to installing. All right, so we're going to wire up to some auxiliary power, which is keyed on power. There's this plug that is right here in the back on the UForce 1000 crew. It's not hooked up to anything, and we're going to take it. We already tested to make sure that it's keyed on power, and we're going to cut that connector off because we're not using it, and we're going to just wire straight up to it. But you don't have to. You can wire up to a switch, your own switch, so that you can you know, run it up to the dash so you can turn it on up here. You got plenty of places to do that. That way you can flip it on and off without turning the key on. So however you want to, you can get creative here, but we're going to just tap into this because it's so convenient, and we're going to wire it to where along with these other wires so that it's up and out of the way, away from too much heat, and we're going to be good to go. So just splice it how you want, hook up to it, but I would not recommend wiring it straight to your battery. May drain it or something. Huh?
So it will run it down.
We'll run it down. So anyways, Joel's working on this, just stripping the wire, just a normal splice job here, and make sure you get a good connection, and then we'll show you the rest of it when we're done. Okay, so this is totally personal preference. Like I said, once you splice into it, we spliced in here, and we're going to route it alongside of the framing, and we've got our controller right here that we've zip tied. We're going to route the wire up the frame, and we're going to go along the top side of the air inlet and the air filter box to the other whip light, and we'll route our other one. We'll bunch our wire up nice and neat and hook up to right here. So again, wiring this part I wasn't even going to show you because it's up to you, personal preference. Just I recommend to keep it tied up to the frame and don't leave any loose wire stretched across your engine bay there. You don't want nothing near the exhaust. Try to keep it away from all of that and everything will be fine. But again, this is just kind of how we're going to route it. It's totally up to you. Also, almost forgot to mention, you need to make sure you find you a good ground. Remember where we tied in had a keyed on power wire, and we tapped our hot into that. And you also have to make sure you find a good ground. And actually on our UForce 1000, we had us a good little spot to put a screw, or a bolt rather. And so we tapped, just extended the wire up to here and was able to ground it there, and that's a good ground. So Joel's tidying up the rest of the wires and we'll press on to the final product. All right, so the driver's side is done, and that's how it's going to look, finished product. This is not just some universal fit bracket for your UForce. This is actually perfect fit for your UForce, for the whip lights. And so we're going to show you how to do that over here on the passenger side. Mr. Joel is disassembling this bracket, and it's going to come with the whip light mount part already bolted to it, but he's just taking it apart because it makes it a little more simple to make the bolts line up and everything right here. So let me get that focused in. I'm going to let Joel take over from here. Start it up. All right, so before you tighten it all the way down, you're actually get them started, get everything lined up, and then you got to fit this bolt back in with the washer on that side.
If you run them all the way in, the bolt hits these bolts where they come through the back side, and it won't go all the way on.
Okay, good deal. So
then rubber seal, and it just threads into this.
Then you can tighten it in the right position, which we're going to go with a vertical mount, and we'll tighten that up. Get out of the way.
We'll tighten the bolt on the back. Alright, we got this tightened up. Now we're going to put our actual whip mount on here. Bolt and stud, regular washer, then lock washer, and then nut.
We're just going to take a rag and hold that so that way we don't scar it up, and then tighten the nut. Boom. Nice and tight. Now we're good to go. We can show you how the quick disconnect works on the whip light.
All you do is pull this up. It won't go on there unless you do that. Pull it up, shove down, let off, and it'll lock.
Sweet. Yeah, show them. Yeah, just lift that tab. And that's it. It locks in just like that. Boom.
Then the wire has a groove on both pieces that line up exactly right.
Yep, can't mess that up.
Plug it up and then screw this on here. Get it all hooked up. Now we're going to get a remote. And it's got a plastic clear piece here that's pretty much blocking the battery. and get in contact so it don't run bad in the pack. And then just pull it out. Once you get that pulled out, we got our wired ours to the key on. If you got your switch or whatever, you'll turn on your power, but then your remote will
Boom. Yeah, so we already turned the key on like I said. There's the layout. And you can change it with the remote. That's sweet. So you can turn it off or you can turn it on. It's got all kinds of different modes. And they're super bright. Especially at night, riding down through the trails. Looks really good. Yeah, it's super bright right now, and I've got the camera set up to see in here better. But yeah, it looks awesome, man. I had these exact whips on my 950, and they did awesome and took a lot of abuse. But anyways, this looks great. So listen, you can get yours at mainstreetcycle.com. You can take the guesswork out of, you know, trying to figure out some universal setup. We've got your exact fitment here at Main Street Cycle, and you can get that ordered off the website, and it fits perfectly for the UForce 1000 and the UForce 600.
Yep. This same cage on these mounts.
Yes, with these mounts.
We also have the mounts for the round ones too.
Yes, that's right. That's right. We're going to do another video on the like for the Z-Force 950, and if you have a Z-Force 800 or 500, we have the mount specifically for your machine. It's already listed on the website. I know we're not showing it here in this video, but I've ran them already on my 950 and they work great. So you can go ahead, if you're watching this, you can go ahead and go to the website. They are on the website. You can get it ordered and take the guesswork out of trying to figure out what will work. This will work, and this is the MSC setup kit here for the dual whips. These are 4-foot whips, and you notice we work with the Moose brand. And that, guys, if you don't know about Moose Racing, they've been around forever making great products. So that's what we carry here, and I think you'll be very happy. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you want some whip lights, also I could be turning on the speaker and the sound bar and all and have it all lit up. We're going to be installing some rock lights soon as well. But right now, go get your whip lights at mainstreetcycle.com. Hope y'all enjoyed it. God bless you. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.